This is going to be the first ever video that I'm doing all of the zodiac signs at once. So no matter who you are, you're going to be getting tarot, numerology. I can't do the astrology. It's a little too much. We'll see. We'll see if we can fit it in. This is the first one I'm doing like this for the week of October 13th through the 20th. So I'm going to go in a zodiacal order. So if you know where you are, and I'll put timestamps down below. So let's get going so you can see what your whole entire week is like. If you guys like this, comment down below if you like this format, or if you want me to change something, do something, let me know. Instead of doing the month by month, I'm going to do week by week. Let's get going with Aries right away. I'm going to pull my Astro dice out just in case we do the astrology also. But if you want me to do anything for you, if you want me to do timelines, you want me to tell you when somebody's going to call, you want me to tell you when somebody's going to come in, please don't forget, right down below is how you get a hold of me. Just text me directly, 484-634-0435, and I can tell you exact dates and times that stuff is going to happen. So I'll have little breaks here and there to tell you about the Halloween stuff, some of these things in the background, and then we're just going to get on with the whole entire week. So Aries, let's see what's going on for you for the week of the 13th through the 20th. Somebody not talking to you. So, okay, so it looks like money is going to be good. Money is going to come in probably early in the week, or you're going to hear something about money, new jobs, something like that. Now, it does show either your health is not going to be feeling well, or you're not going to feel your best. You're not going to feel like you're not going to feel like the best version of yourself. Let's put it that way. You might be a little, like as a Virgo, I just went through like a transit where I was like schmoopy, like kind of just like hanging low, hanging in my sweatpants. So it's going to be a feeling like that. You're going to feel a little bit down, which is weird because you have this good money news. But end of the week, it does look like there's going to be either some kind of reconciliation or some kind of coming back together. So I lied. I'm going to do a little astrology. Let's see what's going on with your astrology for this week. Yeah, Capricorn in your second house. So that's definitely work. Work is good stuff going on. But this does show Neptune, so you might feel, like I said, a little out of it, a little weird, maybe not your typical self. Okay. So if most of your week is weird, it's okay. End of the week looks like you're having some kind of reconciliation, or somebody you really wanted to talk to is coming back in. So let's do your numerology. I'm just going to pull one numerology, get you through the week. This is your theme for this week. Let's see. Financial constraints. Yeah, but this is a 1 and a 3, which goes to a 4. 4 is stability. So this is some financial stuff that you're working out, but it looks like it does work out this week. Okay. And I wonder if this upside down, this is you feeling upside down and things. This might be you going, oh, I don't know if I can do it, blah, blah, blah. It's always like, it's always darkest right before the dawn. It's always like right before something hits, right before a new job comes in, right before you get some money is like when you're brokest. So that's what I see for this week. I think you're going to be absolutely okay. And I would just hang tight till the end of the week. Just get in there, hang tight. Don't let it get you down. Keep your head up. And by the end of the week, things are looking better. So Taurus, from the 13th to the 20th, let's see what's going on with you. Got to do a good shuffle. So I lied. I was like, I'm not going to do your astrology. I'm totally going to do your astrology. Taurus, is there a move? There is. Ooh, okay. So again, things might not be as good as you think they are. So I would double check, triple check, quadruple check any kind of like contracts, any partnerships you have with people, but it does look like things are going to be moving forward. This could be a move, a trip, or something you have been wanting to work on is actually going to get going. It's actually going to gain traction, which is fantastic. We really need that, right? But the end of the week, you're going to have to put your foot down about something. You're going to have to hold your ground. You're not actually going to have to be a meanie, but you are going to have to hold a boundary with somebody this week. Okay. Oh yeah. So funny. In Uranus, Leo, Uranus in third house. So this is probably somebody in not your first social circle, which your first social circle is like husband, wife, kids, that one, but like the next one out, which is like cousins, uncles, siblings, or very, very, very close friends. So, or it could be business partners, but it does look like you're going to have to kind of show up and show out. Something unexpected is going to happen in that circle. So that's where I think you're going to move forward on something, and you're also going to have to set some boundaries with some people. So be aware of that coming up this week. Let's see what envy. That makes sense with all this going on. you're going to have to be like, hey, if we're going to do this project together, even if it's a sibling or a cousin or something, you'd be like, you can't be stepping on my feet. You can't be like mad that I'm really, really good at stuff because I'm a Taurus and I know how to do shit. Okay. So just let them know. Gemini, we're doing you next for October 13th through the 20th. Let's see, Gemini. Woo. Let's see what's going on. And it's so far, I'm trying to read these just for the week, but I'm so used to doing timing readings. If you need a timing reading, please let me know. Get a hold of me down below, because to do a timing reading, it has to be one-on-one. I can't do it. I can't do like group timing readings, but I can get things down to the window of time, sometimes even the exact day that stuff will happen. So it looks like some relationship stuff is going on with you. So you have some like fears, worries. You might find something out that you don't like. There is some heartbreak here. Now, the heartbreak can be heartbreak and then a realization, or heartbreak and then go, oh wait, maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. The heartbreak doesn't have to be terrible, but there is something you're going to find out that might hurt, or something you need to learn from. Okay, so something like that. I don't see anything tragic happening, because when we get to this card, King of Coins is upside down, which means you have money to spend. You're going to be spending on something. So seventh house, you have Capricorn in your seventh house and your sun. This is more about you. I think this is more about you learning how to deal with what is going on in your relationship space. This is more about you learning how to go with your feelings, sit with your feelings, even if they're uncomfortable, even if they're really crappy, even if it's stuff you don't want to deal with or hear about. This is you. So the sun is always you, but seventh house is partnerships, love, major relationships. And that Capricorn is kind of like suck it up, buttercup, kind of that vibe. So this is going to be, you might hear or deal with, or you might not hear from somebody. And that's something, it's not good or bad, but it is there for you to learn that you're going to be okay. And the sooner that you deal with that, the sooner you go, I'm going to be okay no matter what, you start to feel better. You start to heal from it. I don't see a breakup, but this card it's called walking away, but walking away is literally like, you can, so if your specific person doesn't call you back or doesn't call you right away, it's okay. Go do something else. Go to the fair, go shopping, go work out. That's what it is. Because this 2 and the 7 means you're still going to get what you want. Okay. And the 2 does mean it has to do with another person, but it's like, drop the sadness and go do something happy. I don't really see a breakup though, Gemini, but this is a time to work on that internal dialogue with the relationship. So let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer, October 30th through the 13th through the 20th. Let's see, Cancer, you're a little bit happier this week. Oh, you're really happy this week, Cancer. Okay. Relationships, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. So it's going to be, you can be happy about something, you're going to be really happy about something, and then you're going to kind of be at odds with your person, is what it looks like. Now, if you're not with somebody right now, go ahead, get out and date, but I wouldn't expect anything major. But this does show you're going to be really happy. You're going to get over something that was bothering you. If you had an illness, if you had a debt, if you had a breakup, whatever, you're going to be feeling much better from it. But then we go into the 4 of clubs here. I always want to say the 4 of swords, and that's not it. The 4 of clubs, and that is like harmony, peace. It's like all rainbows, butterflies, sunshine, unicorns, all that shit, right? But at the end of the week, there is I keep reading these time-wise. I'm so used to like past, present, future. It's going to happen this week. Okay. Is it probably going to happen this order? Probably. I don't know. But so it does say that there is going to be a disagreement. I don't see a breakup necessarily, but I do see that there is going to be a disagreement, and that's okay. You can disagree with somebody. I'm going to do this again because Capricorn keeps coming up heavy. I don't know. Did somebody weight these dice? Did Capricorn want to get, there we go, Sagittarius. Did Capricorn want to get more time? So 12th house, we have 12th house with Sagittarius in Saturn. So that is a lot. That is a lot. You're going to have a very busy week. It looks like busy week in love life. You're going to be dealing with a lot. So again, if you're dating, date a lot. Okay. I wouldn't settle down with anybody. If you are in a relationship, Cancer, I would definitely, I would not fight. I would definitely not fight. I would definitely keep things chill as possible. I would work on how to do better communication, better boundaries, better structure, better scheduling, things like that. I would work on framework and structure with your partner, but I would not fight, because this is one of those weeks where it's looking like you could just be fighting over any little thing. Okay, let's see, Cancer. Oh, this is upside down. I always call this the Brendan Fraser card. So, man holding a coin. So that means there is going to be money coming in, or you are going to get something of value. So, being this is a 4 and a 3, this is outside of you, this is other people. And 4 is stability, comes to 7, which 7 is something you want anyway. This tells me that, again, you need to be working on that value system. So, if you are with a partner, work on having the same values. If you are single, really get your values. What matters to you? What matters to you? I don't care. You could be like a total, like, I just care about money, or you could be like, I want 5 kids and a homestead. It does not matter, whatever it is to you, but get that locked in and do not move from that. Don't modulate it. It's going to be, somebody needs to meet your value system. Okay. That's going to be this week. Cancer. Leo. Let's hop into Leo. Leo, don't forget, everybody that is watching, please don't forget. And this is for sun signs, but you can read it for rising signs also, just so you know. So you want to cross watch all of your different ones. You need to get a reading with me personally, though, because then we can go over all of this stuff. I can do full readings for you, full astrology, full numerology, and tell you to the day when stuff is going to happen. Leo. Oh, I got to take a sip of my drink here. Oh my God, I'm getting a little thirsty. Okay. Something with work. Something that was like there was a decision made, and I don't think you were very happy about it. This could be work or money. And then there's also like you're going to be needing money. You're going to be asking other people for money. Could be somebody giving you a gift, but you're going to feel in need of other people giving you money. There was like a work or a money decision made without you. And you're like, what the fudge? Like you're very unhappy about it. But it looks like there is going to be gifting of money, or there is going to be money coming in from somebody else, or not like your typical source, not like where you normally get your money. So if you have a job, or if you have alimony, or if you have child support or anything like that, it's not going to be from that. It's going to be an extra source. And this could even be somebody paying back a loan. So that's really good, Leo. Now, we go into, this is about work. Work comes back in. You may be getting extra work, which is good, especially if you have a money situation going on. There could be extra work coming in, or there could be a new job, a completely new job, which would be fantastic. Oh my goodness. We have Scorpio in Mars in the first house. A lot of action, a lot of passion. Could be a little bit of anger. Could be a little bit of anger. This is first house. So this is like you got to solve the problem, but you have Mars here, and Mars is going to help you do that. Scorpio is also definitely going to push things along, but there are going to be some darkness and some secrets along the path. So this may have been somebody that owed you money for a while, or there's maybe money that you don't want to know people. You don't want people to know that you're either owed this money or you need this money. But again, this is first house. So this is all about you. You cannot expect anybody else to solve your problems this week. You're going to have to be a self-rescuing princess, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Yin yang. Yeah, this is about balance. 2-2. So that's not only is that other people, but it goes to 4. So that is stability. This is definitely about balance. Look to yourself instead of looking to others for any kind of like input, like even like, how does my ass look in these jeans? It does not matter. It is you. It is 100% you. It's not anybody else. So be a self-rescuing princess this week, Leo. Okay. Now let's see, Virgo. This is my sign, so I'm going to be extra nervous. Again, do this as your sun and your rising. If you don't know your rising sign, go on like AstroSeek or whatever. You have to know what time you're born, but go on those, find out your rising sign. Those are very important. And you can watch both signs that you'll have. Everybody knows their sun sign, which is great because I think it was the 70s, Linda Goodman wrote a book called Sun Signs. And like that became like super popular and everybody knew about it. So but you have a rising sign, you have a moon sign, you have Mercury sign, you have a Jupiter sign, you have all these different signs, and they're all equally important. But let's see. So beginning of the week, it looks like somebody's not going to be. So if this is for Virgos, October 13th through October 20th. I keep saying 30. I just wanted to be Halloween. Did you see the Halloween nails? They're cute. Okay. Virgos, this is us. It is, man, this is somebody that could be giving you something, but don't expect it. Could also be like a love communication issue, but don't expect it. Like don't expect anything from either like your boss, your man, your sugar daddy, nothing. Like it's probably going to be okay, but don't expect anything. This person might be quiet at this time. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Then there's going to be action if there was rest. Like I know I had a transit this weekend where I was like extra sleepy, extra schmoopy. So there's going to be a lot of action this week. Things are going to start moving forward after a rest, right? And then there is also Seven of Clubs. Seven of Clubs is finalizing emotional difficulties. This is again us battling. I'm going to say us, not you. Us Virgos. Battling emotional stuff. We're going to come out on top. So let's see here. Oh, Gemini in Sun in second house. So this is values. This is money. It's switched to third house, but yeah, second house. Okay. Sun is all about you. Sun is always you, you first. Okay. Gemini is saying that there's going to be communication. There's going to be, and there could even be communication issues. There's going to be something wrapped up around communication. Could be gossip, could be lies, could be tons of text messages, whatever it is. But our value system is going to get tested. Could be even money coming in from communication because Mercury rules Gemini and it also rules Virgo. So let's see what our put that off to the side. Our numerology is for the day or for the week. And I'm going to pull that card back over because it flipped out for a reason. So us Virgos get an extra card. What is our numerology for the week? Community 7. So beautiful. Yeah, this is so we had this before. I don't know if it's still on the screen, but this was like this was Gemini's communicating. Gemini's gossiping. Gemini's like, okay, and Sun. So this is definitely community. This is going to be reaching out. You're going to get a lot more communication. But this thing right here, this is why I'm saying if you're not getting communication from your SP, don't freak out too much. Or from like a boss or from somebody that gives you money, like sugar daddy, something like that. If you're not getting a ton of communication, you're not getting a lot coming this way from that person, don't freak out. Go look at other communities. Go look at your friends. Go look at like online communities, go look at, groups, gyms, things like that. There's going to be action, and it looks like there's going to be communication. Now, the card that flipped out was the Magician and the Mirror. So this is a lot about manifesting. 5 and 3. 5 is definitely games, creativity, sexual energy. 3 is a balance. So there's going to be a lot of manifesting coming in this week, Virgo. Let's go on to Libra for the 13th through the 20th. And like I said, don't forget, if you want to get a personalized reading with me, I do these, oh my God, all day long. And you can get a text message, you can get a phone call. I have quick little text messages, I have long text messages. I have, if you just want advice, you don't want to do the tarot cards, you just want advice, we can do that. The other thing I have is 15, 30, and 60-minute on the phone. I can go over your astrology, your numerology, and your tarot. So you're not feeling your best this week, Libra. This might be your birthday week. So if it is, happy birthday. But this is definitely like a resting week or this is a resetting week. I think you spent a lot of money or you're going to spend a lot of money. That's okay. That's totally fine. Buy yourself something pretty, especially if it's your birthday. But your strength is upside down and your Page of Swords is here. And this is telling me that it's almost like a reset. You might be feeling kind of like, why are people not celebrating my birthday enough? Or why are people like not going out enough, doing enough? There's like not enough. There's not enough. There's kind of that feeling because you're ruled by Venus. So you like extra, you like fun, you like all sorts of stuff. This rolled off, so I'm going to do it again. Just take it as a reset week. I wouldn't take it too, it just wants to roll off. So we're just going to call it that. I wouldn't take anything too personal this week, Libra. I really wouldn't. This is going to be definitely just have fun, just goof around, hang out with your friends, go to parties, read books, do fabulous things like a Libra would do. But I don't take anything that happens this week too seriously. It's not going to count next week. That's what I'm going to tell you. Now we do have Sun, which is you in 8th house Taurus. So what does that mean? Make it about you. 8th house is other people. 8th house is other people's shit. Okay. So if other people are giving you shit or if other people are like coming to you and they just talk about their problem and then they hang up and they don't like talk to you, but they don't go, hi, how are you? It's going to be kind of that week. Taurus is also ruled by Venus and it is literally telling you to Go buy something beautiful because we see this money. Go surround yourself in beauty. I think other people this week are not going to be it. Other people are not going to be giving you the fun that you need, Libra. Go find beautiful things. Go to museums, go to antique shops, go find something lovely, lovely food. Go find luxury to bury yourself in this week. Other people are going to be disappointing. And your numerology, you have angel balance here, which is exactly that. Just find your balance because you're Libra. You're always doing this. Now, I have a Libra moon, so I get it. You're never in balance. You never will be in balance. So please know that you're always going to be. You're always going to be doing this. You're always going to be a little bit unhappy and adjusting. That's totally fine. But we have a 4 and an 8 here, so this is definitely that abundance. You're going to have stability and you're going to have abundance here. So go ignore other people this week. Go have fun. Go buy yourself something cute. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio. I have Scorpio rising. So let's see what's up with that. Again, learn your moon and your rising at the very least. It will help you so much. Lots of money stuff going on, Scorpio. Shit tons of money stuff going on. Okay. Spending money going out. Other people's money going out, you spending money on other people. But then there is a family situation. So there is like a family party, a quinceañera, a bar mitzvah. Something's happening where there's going to be a lot of money spent on the family. So it's going to be a huge money week for you. So get your checkbook out, make sure it's balanced, know what's going on. It does look like you're going to be spending, but it looks like you're going to be having fun. I don't see a bad bill here. I don't see like a refrigerator die. I don't see a tire burst, something like that. Yeah, and you have Aquarius in the 4th house. 4th house is roots. 4th house is family. 4th house is home. So, and Uranus here, Uranus is always unexpected. Now, it can be unexpected good. It can be unexpected bad, but it looks to be unexpected good. I think you're fine here. I really do. So this is, and Uranus rules Aquarius, by the way. So those, you have a double unexpected, but everything looks to be good here. And 4th house, definitely. If you want to do something, Scorpio, to decorate your house, if you want to do something for the family, 4th house is roots. It's deep down inside. It's psychological roots. It's foundations, literally the foundation of your house. It's your core group of people. It is everything that is like deep and sacred to you. Okay. So if there is money to be spent, do it on psychological stuff, do it on the house stuff, redecorate, or family, deep family connections. And you're going to have this unexpected thing, but you have Uranus in Aquarius and they like each other because they rule each other. Okay. So let's see what your numerology is, Scorpio, for this time period. For the week of the 13th through the 20th. Ooh, hostilities. Well, you do have a tune. So here's the thing, Scorpio. I do have Scorpio rising, so I absolutely get the hostilities part 4,000%. But I am going to tell you, if you're around people, if you're giving money, don't expect it back. If you're spending money on people, don't expect reciprocation, okay? Because it could get hostile. That family thing, whenever families gather, families are families. We'll put it that way. So, but you do have a 2 and a 6. So that is a home number, okay? 8 is money. So we go 2 plus 6, that is 8. 8 is always money. That's always getting a bag or spending a bag. 2 is other people. 6 is hearth, home, and knowledge. What did we talk about? Spend on your house, and that root chakra of the 4th house is all about your psychological stuff. If you're having a problem, if you're feeling depressed, anxious, something like that, don't be afraid to spend on knowledge or on therapy. That's also something, okay? And if somebody in your family is getting hostile or unappreciative, just go, just come over to Moma Delia and get a spell. I can do spells on other people and help you out and get stuff going in your life. Please, everybody down below, don't forget to comment. People that have read with me, people that have spell work from me, comment down below. Tell everybody how wonderful I am, because we got to beat the robots and the AI and the algorithms. Now, we're getting into, we're in Sagittarius. I was going to say Capricorn, but no. Sagittarius. Ooh. Big decision time. You got to make a decision. This looks like it's about work. I think there's something going on with like a boss, or there is a work issue where it's above your head and you're like, what the fudge? Like, you're not happy about this, Sagittarius. You are definitely like, there is a boss situation. You are final boss. Like, you're going to fight the final boss. But I will tell you, it does look like by the end of the week, there is extra money coming in. So that is fantastic. This rolled off, but it is Leo, another fire sign, in 1st house in Sun. This is literally you. What about me? Talk about me. Enough about me. What do you think about me? That is what this is. Do not feel bad about it. It's not narcissistic. It is time for you. Leo is a fire sign, but you are also a fire sign. Leo is a bonfire. You're like a charcoal grill. Okay. So this is saying burn bright. Ask for what you want. Do not be afraid to tell people to F off, which if you're Sagittarius, you're not. But this is a time where if you have to push, especially if it's with a boss money situation, I would push. I would actually push. I usually don't tell people to do that, but you definitely can push and get your way this week. Again, this is just for this week. Let's see what your numerology is. Yeah, door to spirit. And you have a 5 here, which is like so Sagittarius. So Sagittarius. Things opening up, things getting better. If you had a rough week last week, don't worry about it. This week's going to be a completely better week. Door to spirit, which is like, you really do have to get grounded though. You can't just do things willy-nilly. You have to get your brain settled. You have to get your brain where you're in charge of it, not you're just reacting constantly. I see that with a lot of Sagittarius as you have this 5 here. 5 is being explosively emotional, being passionate. Some people say passionate, some people say angry. So that is something you will want to work on this week. You can be me. I'm first. You can totally do that, but you have to do it with a sense of control. Like you can't just be a brat. You can't just be a total narcissist. But you do want to put yourself first. Have control of your emotions. Have control of your emotions before you push anything forward. But you do have a 3 and a 2 here, so you're going to be dealing with a lot of other people's stuff this week. Just set your boundaries. Say, this is what I'm going to deal with. This is what I'm not. But that emotionality really can't come into it, Sagittarius. You gotta be a little more Capricorn this week and be a little more level with the emotions. So speaking of Capricorn, let's get into them. Please don't forget, you can get these readings. I do whole entire readings, half hour, 15-minute text message, long text message, short text message. Go right down below. Text me at my phone number, 484-634-0435. Go to the Etsy, which I have 4,000 5-star reviews, and I can tell you direct times, dates, everything, okay? Sagittarius, you're not feeling yourself this week. It does look like money's going to come in from an unexpected source, or extra money, or money on top of money, which is very good. Money, maybe side hustle money that you're worried about. But we do have the star here. The star is upside down. You're feeling a little depressed. You're feeling a little like, what, WTF, about life. But this King of Clubs is telling you, just hang on. It's not your time yet. The sun is not in your sign. So you're a little bit in shadow right now, which is understandable. So it's kind of a hang on week. Do your finances, do your work. Capricorn, you never have a problem doing that. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we have 8th house, other people's money. I'm telling you, there's going to be extra money coming in. And Pisces is making you a little bit emotional about other people's money. So think about other people's money. That could be your kids' money. That could be your parents' money. That could be a loan you took out. That could be something you borrowed. That could be something you let somebody else borrow. There's something going on with other people's money that you're feeling a little bit emotional about. And we do have Ketu right here, or we have a South Node. So it's Ketu in Vedic astrology. So South Node is the South Node of the moon. And this is about your gut feelings. This is about your body. This is, you're feeling something, and Capricorn, you're not good at feeling stuff. You're really good at compartmentalizing because you're ruled by Saturn. You're very good at compartmentalizing and saying like, this is that, and I will do this and everything will be fine. You're very good at that. And I appreciate that. But it's like, it's almost like you're having feelings. You might even be having guilt or regret about something with a loan, a friend, or a finance. So I need you to explore that this week. That is going to come up. But if you are feeling not good, just know it will pass. Actually, probably by the end of the week, you'll know what it is about. And it's a problem that you can solve easily. So now we get into your, blossoming abundance. What do we talk about? Money. Money was coming in. You have a 3, so it's going to be from an outside source. It's going to be from a source extra and above on top of your normal, like day-to-day, like your paycheck or however you get your money. It's going to be beyond that. It's going to be extra. So let's do, are we at Aquarius already? Oh my God, we're at Aquarius already. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius for the week of October 13th through the 30th. Let's see. Ooh, broken heart. Uh-oh. Things are not working out how you thought, Aquarius. There will be some happy points during this week, though. So it looks like there's either some gossip, some backstabbing. There's somebody doing something behind the scenes that you did not expect. And be careful. Somebody could be lying to you. Somebody could be stabbing you in the back. Also, it looks like money that you thought was going to come in, or money, stuff, something you thought was going to happen is not going to happen. So that's, not great. That's not the best thing. But it looks like you will have some happiness this week because the moon is in reverse. There has been astrology right now with Aquarius that has been keeping them down. But I do think even going into November, that's going to be much better. So let's see what your astrology is. And this rolled off because my pile's getting too big. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. My pile's too thick. I'm not even going to say the dirty joke with that one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Second house. Yeah, money. Money. You and money. And we have Cancer here. So there is definitely Aquarius. Everybody thinks is a water sign. It's an air sign, but you do have this water sign here. So it's kind of like money's going in and out, and it's getting very emotional for you. It's the money emotional part, Aquarius, is coming in. So you're in control of that this week. You're in control of that all the time, but this is going to be something you can practice and work on, how you're feeling about your money. It's coming in, it's going out. I don't see any poverty issues. I don't see any bad money issues, but maybe something you thought was going to happen is not happening. We'll put this off to the side. We'll read that later. But there is going to be some points of happiness this week. I think when you work on, because this is like an ending of a depression. This is an ending of a bad cycle for you. So let's look at your numerology. Attachment, 5th house. Again, so this can be a love attachment, or this can be an attachment to something superficial. Okay. So exactly what we're talking about here. There's like somebody backstabbing, somebody gossiping. You're not getting what you think you're going to get. Once you work through those feelings, you're going to feel a lot better. So there is an attachment. You're attached to something that is not working for you. See here, value, 2nd house, values. Well, this flipped over. It did say second when we started, but that Cancer, that water is going in and out, and it's the emotion going in and out. That's what's causing the disturbances. That's where you feel weird and out of it. So man holding a heart, but we have a 4 and a 5 here. So we had a 5 because this flipped out, so it's important. The 5 goes back to this 5. It does have to do either with a relationship that you're either not in, or it's just a sexual relationship. It's not like a super committed relationship, or it could be something you're very passionate about. Okay. But this 4 here means there has to be some kind of stability. So when we put the 4 and the 5 together, we get a 9, which is a conclusion and ending of a cycle, which is what I think this is. I think you come to realize some things, and then you start emotionally feeling better. So, but again, like with everything, you got to work on it. You got to work it through. You got to think about it. I'm just telling you what's probably going to happen, but you want to get that dedicated reading with me where I can tell you exactly what's going to happen, because this is just based on your sun sign. And our last of this week is Pisces. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. Everybody's like, thinks Aquarius is because it says aqua. Okay, Pisces, work. Okay, trip or travel probably won't happen, or you will be delayed somehow. There'll be some kind of delay. Something won't work out the way you thought it was going to be. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Also, there is going to be a little bit of a lack of energy this week, but work is going to pick up. So isn't that fun when you have a delay and no energy and you get extra work? So much fun. But that is what you can look forward to this week. So if you feel a little bit tired or weak, or I don't feel like going out with my friends, don't. It's okay. Go home, take a nap. If there is a delay, don't worry about it. Let it be delayed. It'll happen the next day. Work is going to pick up, which is fantastic. Let's see about this, because everybody is calling me right now for work. Everybody's freaking out about work. Yeah, 6th house. Okay, this is so you. 6th house in Libra with a North Node. Okay, so what is all that about? 6th house is your health. It is service to others. So again, we just talked about the Sun card being upside down. That's you feeling like a little tired, a little like, I can't do it. I can't go anywhere. Take care of your health, find balance. But 6th house is also the house of care and concern and giving for other people. It is the work card. It is the service card, or it is the service house, I should say. So work is going to pick up, and we have North Node here. If you do get a headache, you get a migraine, you get a sinus infection, something in the head, that could happen with your health. But also, because it is in Rahu, which is the head or the North Node, it is all about your mind. So this can also be if you work with your head, if you work with numbers, if you do accounting, if you do computer work, if your work is not so much based on your body, but based on what's inside your coconut, that is going to pick up, and also doing service to others. So that's extremely good this week. Let's see what you have for your numerology, and then we're going to close. But don't forget, I have all the Halloween specials. I have the Halloween stuff up. I have beautiful Halloween products. You guys see these on the listings. They are absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I have full videos on these. If you want links to the Halloween products, including the Halloween mystery box, which is like so popular right now. And I have all the Halloween nails. Don't forget to check out those videos. If you need links to them, let me know. This is upside down, but you do have a 7 door to personal healing and happiness. That's what this upside down card is. It's not bad. It literally is like taking the time to heal. That's exactly what that is about. So, and you have a 7 here, a 7, you have a 3, which is outside influences, but a 4, which is stabilizing outside influences. So it's all fantastic. This is 7 is getting what you wanted in the end, which is what I think that last card is. So you might have a week where things are not going to go exactly your way. Stay the course. Things get better, but you are going to heal, rest, recuperate this week. It's going to be a very good week for that. So I'm going to close now. If you need anything else, keep watching the videos. Don't forget to sign up, because I will be doing now, since I'm doing the one long video for all the signs, I will be posting more product videos so you can see more spells and more products and more stuff going on. So I will talk to you soon, guys. Let me know how you like this. Comments down below. And also, if you need to get a hold of me, text 484-634-0435. You can find me on Etsy, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the different places. You can find everything you need, and I will absolutely take care of you. I do the best readings when we're one-on-one. I can tell you dates, times, and exact stuff that's going to happen, especially with your specific person. I'll talk to you soon, guys.